the Bear of St. Lucia. Probably throw in some award-winning chairman's rum. If not, get some local juice. There's some tamarind juice, 5 Finger, some golden apple juice. Visham, I hear you like the spicy juice best of all.
Yeah, the spice juice. Very interesting taste. And effects as well.
Yes, you can shot some of that spicy juice. Last night, of course, was the well-known and famous Grosley Street Party. It's a fixture here in St. Lucia, a very popular tourist attraction where you can go out. They block off the street in Grosley. There's music, there's food, there are drinks, lots of fun and entertainment. The Grosley Street Party. And of course the pitons, the volcanic plugs down to the south of the island. Bisham had a chance to climb those pitons?
No, but we went on a boat tour. We were able to get some photos with the pitons at the back. Not the bay, of course, but the mountains.
I'm sure you were able to enjoy both. On the boat?
Yeah, for sure. And we went to, of course, the volcano at Soufrière. We were able to do the mud bath.
The only drive-in volcano in the world, right here in St. Lucia. The mud baths and, of course, the hot springs down south.
We capped it off going to Marigot Bay.
And did you know, Visham, Marigot Bay is where they filmed Dr. Dolittle, the original Dr. Dolittle film. It was right here, filmed in Marigot Bay in St. Lucia.
Yeah, the good guys on the tour were able to tell us about that movie that was filmed there.
Good Guys was also a really good movie. If you're into that kind of film. Modo, back into the attack from the media center.
Good delivery and the single in the last ball, bringing up the 50 partnership between Teddy Bishop and Justin Greaves.
Good delivery. I'm not too convinced with that shot. No foot movement. Trying to work it down to third man, but there's a fielder on the third man boundary. So I don't know if the risk ratio is worth that shot, Visham.
I don't think so. And he's looked to do that on a number of occasions. It hasn't worked. I mean, he's looking to pull. The ball wasn't there for that shot.
Well, credit for the offer. There's a saying in the West Indies, with an offer like that, you can get married. Credit for the offer. If he had connected, we may have seen it sailing just wide of the Johnson Charles stand, but played the complete wrong line.
Smashed away for one.
Good looking shot, but well set field by Mithun. He knows his craft. He's worked out his field placements well. He's worked out the strategy for his bowlers well. So the Bangladeshi captain certainly getting it right.
Yeah, I think Mugdo missed the trick there. Had Bishop playing and missing previous two deliveries, and then he bowls a delivery wide outside the off stump that he allows him to free his arms. Well, the over comes to an end. A defensive shot from Greaves to finish. Greaves on 22, and Bishop is on 36. The score 132 for the loss of 2.
So now that they've gone past that 30 over mark, I think having a conversation, they will need to up the ante just a little bit now. I think certainly as they get to that 40 over mark, they'll want to take the score in the region of about 180, certainly as close to 200 as they can.
studying
Played
the
away.
steps in this
Rakib
video,
Hassan
I got
comes
this
back
email.
into the
We are
attack.
finished restoring your admin access.
Bishop
to the
gets
page
one
you
again.
contacted us about. Here are some things we recommend you
Once
to
more,
do.
we're seeing a good work between the bowler and the field he has set. Feelers, Mithun getting them just in the right places, making it difficult for the West Indies batsmen to pick up boundaries. The singles are still there on offer, but at this stage you'll think they'll probably want to try and get at least a boundary in the over. There is reward for the daring, but is it worth the risk?
Watching that one run down to long one, which allows him to get through for one again, Justin Greaves.
Goes past the 50 partnership now. Good work by these two.
Some bounce there, slow through the air there from Rakibul. As the over comes to a close, 136 for the loss of 2.
So Mogdo, he continues from this media centre, and Graves on strike, of course. He'll want to keeping on. Moves that one into the onside. Can't beat the field, and again, the Bangladesh team really must be commended for the work that they've done so far. Mithun certainly getting his field right, and the fielders have really supported their bowlers so far. That's a good-looking shot. Justin Graves really picked that one up early, played across the line into the gap. No one was stopping that. Raced across the boundary, 4 runs, and that's just what the doctor ordered for the West Indies. Flowing hands. I don't know. He'll give Mogdo something to think about. With that shot, is it that we're going to see a change in the field, some protection maybe on that boundary? Nope. So he will say to Graves, well, go ahead. You can take me on. What a mix-up. What a mix-up. The West Indies batsmen going through for a single that just was not on. Teddy Bishop, I think he would have been caught well short of his mark if that was a direct hit. And, certainly not what was on. He just picked up a really nice boundary straight to the fielder. I have no idea who made that call, but some fortune for the West Indies. On Bishop, this one is short of the fielder, and he got caught in all sorts of difficulties with that delivery. Seemed to be caught in two minds as to what he wanted to do with that shot. Eventually carried through in the end, and was very, very fortunate that did not carry to the field on that square leg boundary. As you can see, cramping himself up, taking his eyes off the ball, which I think is one of the worst things you can do when you're in a position like that. He's still there to fight. Good bowling by Mugdor, short delivery. This time Graves getting under that. It's a wide, but credit for the effort. Credit for the effort. It adds one more to the total. And a tall Graves, once it went over his head, you knew the extra was coming. Scores on 143 now for 2. Watchful Graves setting off again as soon as he plays that shot. Tends to run down the wicket. He'll have to watch that. Solid in defense this time. And at the end of the over, the West Indies remain on 143 for 2. And under the scorching sun here at the Darren Sammy Stadium, a much needed water break. And I think Visham Lalman and I will take a short water break ourselves. I'll be having some water. Visham will be having his beverages, and we'll be right back.